3 WTFs is back. In this video, we have 3 WTFs.
Is the first one about how Fritzy was not voted president because we're still very upset about that.
It was a sad day. So we have 3 WTFs, and they're all related to Funko. Of course they would be, because that's what we talk about here. We talk about Funko. Sometimes we're real happy about Funko. We're very positive. Sometimes we poo-poo on them, yell trash. We just did that, a couple of days ago, because they screwed up one of my favorite Transformer Funko Pops. Not cool, Funko. Not cool. And then yesterday, we told Funko what they should not do anymore. Did they listen?
Probably not.
Maybe they will. They've listened to us in the past. Don't forget that. They did change the Funko Pop because of us. It's a pretty big deal, if you ask me. But let's get to our 3 WTFs. You remember that Winnie the Pooh Funko Pop, the flocked one?
Yeah.
Remember how they're like, well, if you spend a certain amount of money, I think it's like $150 on the website, you get this Winnie the Pooh, and he's a 5K. It doesn't have the 5K sticker on it. What's up? Can you believe this?
Yeah,
so they basically, I can believe it too, but they basically talk people into spending money so they get this cool Winnie the Pooh. And then you get the Winnie the Pooh, and it doesn't have the limited number on it. In my opinion, Funko really needs to pay attention to their QA, the quality assurance here, because we should be getting a 5K sticker. Now, I wonder a couple things, and I think Dis is wondering something as well. By the way, go follow Dis Trackers on Instagram. They're wondering if the sticker is incorrect or if they maybe changed the count or something. Is this their way of saying it's no longer 5K? That's my question.
Or is it just their way of saying, we're Funko and we don't know what we're doing?
I would not be surprised if they are making more of this Funko Pop because they make too much of stuff.
Yeah.
And in our video yesterday, that was something that we pointed out, that they should come back with limited stuff and make it more fun again. 5K isn't necessarily like the most fun thing Funko has ever done with a Winnie the Pooh Funko Pop, but it's something. And in fact, it got people excited enough that they're ordering it, obviously, because this person ordered it. And then it turns out that the sticker is improper. This is horrible, Funko. You need to fix this because people are just getting so frustrated. People are frustrated. People hate this kind of stuff. And look, I know that the sticker isn't a world ender for anybody. It just isn't. But when we're buying Funko product, and it seems like we're going to talk about the results for, what was it, the third quarter results? Fourth quarter results?
Third quarter.
Third quarter. We're going to talk about the third quarter results and basically how this is sort of applicable to that. But Funko used to be a just killer toy company, collectible company. They were cleaning up there for a while.
They would put anything on the website and it would go.
They would sell out of pretty much
fast.
Everything that was a Funko Shop exclusive.
All the time.
And now you're not seeing that happen that often anymore, quite frankly. But you see it every once in a while. I'm not going to say you never see it, but we should see it more often.
Yeah.
And people should get more excited. And if Funko wanted to get people more excited, they would get something like this right. Because this is a limited Funko Pop, we should see the sticker on there. Look, it's happened in the past. I'm not saying that this is the first time and that Funko is just the worst. But look, they need to get better at this. This is trash, and I don't like it.
They're like 25 years into this. Get it together, Funko.
Somebody the other day made a point by saying that Funko is the next Beanie Babies. And for many years, you and I have advocated or defended that it is not Beanie Babies. It's something entirely different.
It's completely different.
Mainly due to the fact that it has been around for a long time. And there has been a lot of fandom in many of the years that they've been going on. It's different than Beanie Babies because Beanie Babies had their own little characters. Although Ty eventually worked with Marvel, because I remember seeing a Captain America Ty Beanie thing. So they did do that. But it's so far different from Funko. Funko fans have been diehards for much longer than Beanie Baby fans were. So I don't necessarily agree with that, but I'm not saying that you're 100% wrong. I'm just saying this to me is a lot different.
Yeah, the comparison, like I see the comparison, but
What they're talking about is that there was a craze and people going nuts over this stuff,
And then
which
it
is
crashed.
true, and then it completely crashed and burned.
Ty is still around. I still see Beanie Babies all the time, but it's not like people are like fist fighting each other.
I don't know what they're doing.
Because people used to fist fight each other over Funko Pops.
Oh my God! Did you ever see? No, I think we watched it together. I think, but there's
Baby documentary?
there's a documentary. It's fantastic. I can't remember where it was, like Netflix or something. You should watch it if you haven't seen it because it sort of smells like what's happened with Funko, in my opinion.
Bit?
A little bit, yeah, a little tiny bit.
But it's different.
But it's an interesting one. So that brings us to our next thing. In yesterday's video, I actually used this in our cover photo, and a lot of people were getting worked up and saying, no, I don't want to see sodas go away. Nor do I. I like sodas. I personally like sodas. I didn't like them at first, but eventually I ended up falling in love with sodas. But here's the thing. They keep releasing these coolers, and this is yet another cooler of the soda cans. Are people really going to run out and buy this? And right there in the first comment, should I buy now or wait until it's discounted?
That's what I'm wondering too.
Funny story.
We had a friend contact us yesterday asking the same thing.
Funny story. It's 10% off right now. So it's already 10% off if you sign into your account on Funko.com. You can buy it for $90 instead of $100. And honestly, this is the last thing that we want to see. If Funko is consistently marking things down in order to sell it and make profit, that's not good.
No.
Because they're not making the money that they used to, and Funko can't be the large monster machine that it once was. And I'm not saying that it'll ever happen again, but I think that Funko does have a chance to like make things big and exciting again. But by putting a product that is brand spanking new on sale is a problem. So what this tells me is that they know good and well that people aren't running out to buy the coolers. And I think that there has been plans to make these coolers, but I think this Stranger Things thing was planned a long time ago, and we're now finally getting it. And maybe coolers are on their way out. Do you remember when coolers first came out?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah, well, I think it was TMNT was one of them, and then Alice in Wonderland. Remember people were going crazy over the coolers? It was Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, people were just going nuts for them. But do you see anybody going crazy for coolers anymore other than saying that I purchased it at Marshall's for $35?
Yeah.
Trash. The Marshalls thing is killing Funko. I don't know if anybody realizes that. Well, maybe Funko's already dead. Who knows? But Marshalls isn't helping. The fact that they're showing up at these cheapy stores brings them down multiple pegs.
Big time.
I think it's a horrible move, and I think that they need to slow down. But they're just trying to make some sort of profit because they're not making any profit at all by doing what they're doing, by releasing stuff like this that most people just will not buy.
Yeah, well, listen. If Funko would just watch our video from yesterday and take some advice from us, they wouldn't have to sell to those cheapy stores.
A multi-million-dollar company was in the billions. I don't know if they're in the billions anymore. I don't know if they still are or not, but right in the billions, and they're going to listen to the Gastlecast?
They
should.
Out of your mind? They already did once, and guess what? Very smart move. Actually, twice that we know of. Very smart move. They provided good customer service after we threatened them. We didn't threaten them.
Did we?
No,
I mean,
we didn't threaten them.
I threatened them a lot. I don't know if I did that video.
No, we did not threaten them. But they provided excellent customer service after listening to us not threaten them.
Interesting.
And they changed a Funko Pop the way that it looks because of us.
Are we the only people like on YouTube that is like advocating for Funko? Like, are other YouTube channels just sitting back and doing unboxings and just talking about news, or are they actually advocating like we? I don't watch Funko other channels. I only pay attention to us. What's going on over there? You guys have a thing going.
He has a spot.
I don't pay attention to anybody else, so I wonder if they're out there advocating and yelling and screaming that Funko needs to make changes. I feel like if we all got together and did this, we could make some change and see some really great things happen, especially this limited piece thing. You're playing him like a fiddle. So that's our second WTF. Funko dropping down the price already on something that most people just do not seem to want. What do you think of these sodas, by the way?
They're cool. I do not like the 11. That's 11, right?
That's 11, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't care about the black and white ones.
Yeah, the upside down ones. And then you have Vecna, and then number one.
The Vecna number one's okay, but I feel like it should be reversed because I feel like I would prefer Vecna over number one and I would chase after that.
What I want to know is anybody using the can cooler thing?
Some people do.
For what?
Conventions. They take snacks and drinks in them.
Do they really? So they're being used?
They're being used by like 2 people.
They're really nice though.
They are very
They're nice quality. I just don't see a reason to use them.
Loungefly. Loungefly's nice.
Loungefly's money. Look, if Funko is doing anything right, it is Loungefly.
However, their quality has apparently gone downhill a little bit over the last few years, I've heard.
Really?
People have like bags falling apart and stuff. Like more like people who have collected Loungefly for a really long time would use a Loungefly for a really long time and nothing would happen to it, but now within like a handful of months, they start to like get yucky like on the
They peel and get gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens with Hot Toys sometimes.
See, I didn't have that happen on any Loungeflies that I own, though, yet. I had it happen on it's a different bag similar to Loungefly, but it's not Loungefly.
Okay.
And I don't want to say any names because I'm not sure of what it is.
It's that cheapy pleather crap.
Yeah.
It falls apart. Like I said, it happens with Hot Toys all the time.
It was one of my favorite bags, and then it started shredding.
I hate to hear that. Funko's third quarter financial results. A lot of people would read this and their head would fall off. And they would say, why do I even care about this? There might be some people who pay attention to it like us. We pay very close attention to it. In fact, the other day, like a guy who's like some sort of marketing expert, or I don't know if he was marketing. What was he? We talked to a guy who was working for a firm or something. Anyway, he reached out to us and he wanted to know background about Funko. And we gave him a bunch of background. We unraveled our brains and gave him all the information that we could remember about what Funko has done, where Funko is going, all the good and all the bad, and he seemed pretty pleased with it. We were like little scholars. I was really proud. We did good.
Should be. We know way more than we should about this company. So this is very interesting.
Okay.
Because I was reading it, and I am by no means. I should be a business professional. I am. This is like reading Spanish to me, but I'm doing my best.
Okay.
So net sales are down. They're comparing third quarter this year versus third quarter last year. So net sales are down to 292.8 million, where last year they were 312.9 million. But the gross profit is up. So the gross profit is 119.8 million. Equal to gross margin of 40.9%. This compares with 104 million, equal to a gross margin of 33.2%.
What?
So the sales are down, but their profit's up, meaning they're finding a way to cut costs.
Oh, interesting.
Now they're talking about.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if it has anything to do with those new flimsy Funko Pop boxes.
It could. Also, their SG&A expenses were 92.7 million compared to 94 million last year. So they cut back in like the admin type work.
Okay.
As well. So they're finding ways to cut, and I mean, of course, we know how much of their workforce they cut. A lot. Ton. I don't know what expenses they cut back. They like cut back on specifically, yeah. But I mean, they're doing something right. If they're profiting more,
if they're profitable
and selling a little bit less,
they're finding ways to do less and make more.
Yeah.
So good for them. I mean, they're figuring it out. But I guess the most important part about all of this that we probably need to talk about is what they're excited about. So they're excited about NFL Funko Pops. They have some.
They've expanded it.
Okay, so it says we are deep in the progress of developing our strategic plan for 2025 and beyond, and pleased that we have already begun executing several elements of that plan. Recently, by the way, this is what they want the stockholders to hear, because they want music to their ears. How are you going to make more money? And here's how. Recently, we enabled direct-to-consumer shipping capability to Canada.
By the way, quick note on that. Apparently, not everything is available on Canada, which we knew some of, but I heard that it's a lot less than you would expect.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, from someone who is Canadian.
And we expanded our collaboration with the National Football League, which is a brilliant move, because football sells. That's your. I think that's a big thing for Funko across the board. Like, you don't have to worry about specific collectors like us. That's like, all we want those limited pieces. That's people who just want their football player to put on their desk at work.
Yeah.
And show that they love their football team.
It's a fantastic Christmas gift.
And it's a fan base of more than 200 million, to include the option to customize Pop Yourself with any NFL team logo. So that's huge.
That's cool.
And then additionally, and just in time for the holidays, we are announcing that Harry Potter accessories will be available to customize Pop Yourself beginning tomorrow.
Ooh.
So now you're going to be able
They're
to do...
speaking to me, baby.
Now you're going to be able to do Pop Yourself with Harry Potter. So
Will I be able to be in a pose on a Quidditch broom? That's the real question.
Oh, that would be amazing. But I
Yeah.
would assume not.
They won't.
You're just going to be
You want
standing
to
there
know
and you
why?
have your broom.
Listen, Funko, you're fucking scared.
Whoa, scared of
You're
what?
scared.
Of who? You?
You're just scared to do it. I
No.
dare you to do it. Look, hey, listen. If you bully someone and tell them like they won't do it, they will.
That does not
I
work.
bet you're scared, Funko. Don't be a punk.
You are truly a huge bully. What happened to you? Good Lord.
I just want to be on a Quidditch broom.
Anyway, the Pop Yourself seems to be something that works really well for Funko.
A lot of people put them on their wedding cakes.
A lot of people used to go to the in-person in order to make their Pop Yourselves, but now you can do it from home on Funko.com, which is great. And a lot of people get involved, especially when it's like licenses, like Deadpool Wolverine. We did that ourselves.
Spent way too much. Thank you, Funko.
But it was fun.
Listen. Try to cut costs on that.
It's fun. It's silly and fun, and it's something to do if you want to spend the money. Now they're doing it with Harry Potter. They're doing it with the NFL stuff, which I believe that's already been a thing.
What if they let you put a Biddy Chris into Soundwave's head?
Oh my God, don't even say. Look, that's a nightmare, first off, because I'm so pissed about that Funko Pop. Don't you dare put a small me in there.
Would
No.
you like it?
No, I would not like it. If you're saying that Funko comes to me and they're like, look, we're so sorry about what happened. We're going to make a very miniature Chris from Gastlecast, and we're going to put it inside this Funko Pop. We're going to sell it. Would I be down with that? How could I turn that away? It's a little mini me out there, and he's going inside. I'm inside the little Soundwave heads.
You know what's interesting right now? You just said mini me, and I'm sitting here like Dr. Evil, pet my kitty cat.
Okay, yeah, that's right. But getting a little bit ahead from Soundwave, a little mini Chris.
You don't need
Why not? Let's go. What
You
do
don't
you mean?
need to do
I'm getting inside his head. I'm getting a little head in there. It's nice. That's actually pretty good. I like that. That's a positive.
Do you think Cynthia ever watches us and she's like, these people are nuts?
She's probably like, why am I even talking? Why did I even approach them at their booth? They're nuts. They're insane.
He's
By the way,
talking about...
Cynthia, if you're watching the video, I just want to apologize. When you originally came on board with Funko, I used a picture of you as a witch and had a witch laugh. I just...
You use a picture of her as a witch?
I put her head, I think, on a witch body
Cynthia,
or something.
let me
and
tell
then,
you
and then it
something.
laughed like a witch, and she didn't bring it up at the convention. Thank God. But that could have been awkward.
You should have brought it up.
But every time I mentioned her name or we mentioned her name, she came out and she would go, You don't remember that?
No, I didn't watch it.
Yes, I did that.
Cynthia, I need to apologize because the I sit here, but like the editing stuff.
Oh, come on. Don't put it on me.
Everything to do with him. I had
Come
no
on,
idea
Heather.
that he made you into a witch, and I'm sure you were a beautiful witch. Chris.
She sort of looked like a monster. But that's besides the point. It was just me being funny. Just want you to know that,
That's
Cynthia. I'm sorry.
mean.
I was having fun. A lot of people liked it too. We all joked. We all had a good time. You know, now's the time to let you know to go to MISCHIEFtoys.com because as I did with that photo, I caused a little bit of mischief, and that's what it's all about.
That's a lot of mischief. That's mean.
Go to MISCHIEFtoys.com. We have some Day of the Dead Ghastlies on there right now. We got some zombie plushes on there. Zombie Ghastly plush that you can pull apart. We got Halloween Demonstro on there. We got keychain stickers, magnets. We've got all sorts of stuff. Go on there, pick up your Mischief Toys things, and show your love and support for Mischief Toys, our small independent toy company. We do it right out of our house. The other day, we went live on Instagram, and we were making boxes and putting the little figures in there to mail them out. And somebody came on and they go, "You actually wrap all the boxes?"
Yeah.
We do. That's what we do here. You're not even going to believe this. Not only do we wrap the boxes, we wrap the product in bubble wrap, put it down inside the box, tape it. This is after we built the box, by the way. Then we slap a label right on top. We put stickers in those boxes. We do all sorts of wild stuff around here. In fact, speaking of stickers, we got a sticker book. You can put all your stickers in there that you get from Mischief Toys or elsewhere. Come on. MischiefToys.com. Go and pick up something today.
Sometimes Fritz helps.
Sometimes Fritz helps. Yeah. He sits around and
you
he
know
meows.
What he does? No. He does some of this.
Oh, he's biting you. He's biting you. He doesn't like it.
He just licked me.
Of course, he hates it. Now he's going to get out of here. He hates what you're doing. We want to know what you think about our 3 WTFs. Are you excited about this whole, what Funko's about to do with the Harry Potter Pop Yourself? Does that sound good to you? How about that Winnie the Pooh without the limited number sticker on it? That's a huge fail. That's a fart. And then those sodas. Did you pick some? Did you pick up those sodas? Are you excited about them? By the way, those are limited to 5,000 as well. Just like, did I say 500 Poohs? 5,000. 5,000 Poohs. 5,000 Poohs, 5,000 sodas. Go to Funko.com if you want to get any of those things.
How many Poohs do you think you've ever done in your life?
Man, I did just 4 last night. It's hard to say.
Really? 4?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Are you messing with me? You're messing with me.
You kidding me?
He really does poop a lot. I don't get it.
It's good. Let's not get into that, Heather. We're going to end this video. Come on.
Yeah, I'll tell my doctor that.
Why you're telling your doctor my habits?
No, mine. I was going to say what I do.
How many do you do? A
lot. Occasionally one a day, but it's more like every 2 or 3 days.
You got to get your probiotics in. You got to clean up that belly. Leaving poop in there that long, not good. Just telling you.
Pooping 4 times a day, not good.
No, I'm not pooping 4 times a day. It's 5.
Oh.
Let us know what you think about our pooping regimen in the comment section down below. Our poop schedule. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to David Jones, Brian Barrick, Danny Allen, Zach Bonifer, Cliff Demzik, Lindsay, Ghislaine Bourdieu, Kelly Rogers, David Ruse, and Wyatt Hindle. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are amazing, and we love you, and your support goes a very long way. If you want to support this channel, go over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out more information, and we can get you hooked up over there with a live Google Meet chat every single month where we do giveaways. We show you upcoming Mischief Toys things that have not been seen anywhere else, and much, much more. It's a real blast. And also, you get to see your name right here, and we read off 10 names per night. So watch our video after video, and you will eventually hear your name being read out loud by me. And I promise not to butcher your name, but I'm not always good at it. I'm just promising you that right now. It could be butchered. But if I am butchering it, please let me know that I am via email or on Patreon, because I need to know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. We have so much fun here. Come back and watch all of our videos, and watch our lives on Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. It's a lot of fun. That's all we've got for you. We appreciate you staying till the end. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.